Okay, I'm almost ready to begin. Although there's something very, a little awkward happening at the moment. Apparently, the last thing I did on my Switch, which was over a week ago, was I began the starting cutscene for the game's epilogue on my main save file. So I'm just trying to mash through the text at this point to, like, get to the point where I can save and switch save files. I don't know how long these cutscenes are. I've never seen these before, so I am. Rehearse over when you voice hack them. Yeah. Am I free to? No, I'm not free to save. Okay, yeah. This is proving to be a much longer cutscene than I initially imagined. I do plan on continuing it. Yeah. There's one more part that I'm going to create here soon. Still working on it. The hard part is I know how that part ends, but I don't know how it, like, starts or gets there yet. So I'm still working on it. Oh my god, they are still talking. Okay, they're setting up a place to meet up later, so I assume that means I get to save here in a moment. Yeah, originally that was like a one-off story. And eventually, like, enough people that I had sent it to were asking about, like, if it continued or not, and I thought about it and I was like, I think I have an idea for where it could go, and I'm still working on getting there. There we go. Okay. Just gotta. There we go, and there. Oh, right. That. There. Okay. Now we won't have echo for once. So that'll be nice. Um, I will say there has been a little bit of news on that front in the form of a situation I got myself into. Um, Remind myself what's up with our team. Yep. Okay. If I remember right, we're like a little bit under leveled for the next thing that we're gonna be doing, right? We just took down Larry, right? Is that the last thing we did? Um, Right. So our next thing is going to be up north. So we're going to be walking north. Anyways, so I got myself into a bit of a situation. So someone I will, I will just say, like, outright, I'm an avid Creepcast listener. I love Creepcast. It's great. It's a really fun podcast. They cover a lot of cool stories and a lot of really terrible ones, but, like, no matter what, it's really entertaining. And they created a subreddit for sharing stories that isn't No Sleep, right? Like, No Sleep is super restrictive. The mods are known for, like, power tripping like crazy, and generally being pretty insufferable. I hate No Sleep. And okay, our next stop is like all the way up there, by the way. Anyways, so on that subreddit, there were a number of people that were, like, posting, that they were, they wanted to start, like, doing narrations and stuff, and they were, like, like, we're collecting stories for that, and, whenever I see someone do that, I'm like, oh, yeah, you can use mine, or whatever, right? Like, networking and, like, more eyes on it in general. Thank you, delivery to Medali's Battle Court. Okay. This guy's one of the black text ones, which means that he's gonna... Oh, hello, Altaria. I don't think we have anything particularly good to do against Altaria. Well, that sucks. I hate random chance statuses like this. I just hate them. Yeah, let's, Bolt should be able to kill it if it can land a blizzard. Anyways, so, someone pops up like that, and they're doing live readings. And obviously, I chime in, I'm like, you can use mine. And eventually, I get a link to their... Of course that missed. Of course it missed. I get a link to a Discord server. Are you kidding me? Twice in a row? Well, at least that didn't hit. Please. Thank you, Bolt. Thank you. Go, goat. It doesn't want me to do anything right now, I think. We're gonna send in Hoover. Anyways, so this, they send me a link to a Discord server, and I join, and they've got they're building like a community of a lot of the smaller writers on the Tales from the Creeps subreddit. And, people are posting their stuff and the submission stuff, and we're kind of just waiting for the first live stream to happen. And the first live stream starts. I have, in the submissions thing, like a link to my story, and as well, they have contacted me via DM to ask me for permission, which I granted, right? And, oh, discharge. What was this, 80 power special attack? That's probably better than Spark? Yes. The chat isn't on the screen. Is that on purpose? It's only... So I only did that for Miku to block out the chat Like, well, obviously I don't have FF up, but if I click this button here, it pops the chat up because it's set to the FF scene, um, specifically because that blocks the chat box for Final Fantasy XIV. My Twitch chat is moderated. The FF14 chat, less so. I don't want people saying just anything and having it pop up on stream. So that's why I did that. If you want, I could just I could just do this. I feel like it'd have to be a little bigger than that. Like I could just do that. That's like easy enough. I might have to workshop the placement of that though, because it's like I don't know if that's gonna be blocking out any of the UI. But I could make that like a more permanent feature. I don't know. We'll try it for this stream, see how we feel. It's been off for a few streams and you didn't intend it to. Oh yeah, that was I think like last Miku stream or something, like 2 Miku streams ago. I had turned it off to record a clip of myself doing something in game and just never turned it back on. Like it was off stream and I was just recording a quick live stream clip to like, or not live stream, like a quick, you know, gameplay clip to like prove whether or not a challenge run would be possible or something, I think. And it just never turned it back on. I keep having such wonderful problems with OBS. I'm very intelligent. Because last stream I accidentally moved the FF window around instead of moving an image I was displaying around, and fucked up and moved it like too far to the right when I moved it back, and I just left it like that. I'm really glad I caught that, because otherwise it would still be like that now. So can't find my destination or my way to victory. Anyways, as I was saying before, a million distractions. So this person starts up their first stream, right? And you know, I am a nosy individual. I am quite nosy. So they have links to their other socials like tied up to their stream, right? And I'm kind of just sitting there listening to them like read out a story. And, you know, the story seemed fine. Their narration was, less so. But, you know, that's whatever. And I click on their socials, and I go to their YouTube channel. And on their YouTube channel, they have a little section that says, I owe everything I have to these guys, right? And in there is a bunch of right-wing accounts, including like you know, like a bunch of right-wing commentators. And there's a link to the to Tom McDonald's YouTube channel, which if you don't know who that is, you are so lucky. He's like a extremely racist rapper who white guy, I should say, who is like very Trump aligned, I'll say. Yeah, no, consider yourself lucky that you've never heard of him, because he's fucking awful, and anyone who would like willingly associate with him like that, that's an immediate red flag. That's immediately like, oh my god. No. So, like, I'm sitting there like, what do I do? I don't want to, like, cause a scene and just, like, vanish immediately. You know? I don't want to be, like, I don't want it to cause, like, a problem. because you know, I don't want that to reflect poorly on the subreddit or like cause a weird like political discourse attached to Creepcast in any way, you know, like I just wanted to like vanish. So I wait till the stream is over, I delete every message I ever sent, and I just quietly leave the Discord, and I delete everything I ever said that was like, you can read my story, because I didn't want this person to anymore. You know, part of networking on like online in these spaces is like, you know, you kind of just gotta trust that the other person won't be like a terrible person. And sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes you're just wrong. Oh, what's Torky learning? Mega kick. This move sucks, right? Oh, this move really sucks. No thanks. Blizzard missed that many times earlier. And it was 80% accurate. That thing's even less. Oh, there's like we can't get up there though. No! There's an outbreak happening. Like right on top of this ridge. Outbreaks are a really interesting feature. Yeah, no, like, the thing is, I also don't know if everyone... Oh, hello, Moist Critical. I don't know if everyone in there knew about this, right? Like, I don't know to what extent this would have been a problem had I spoken up about it. Sunny day can fail? Is it because the weather is raining, like, in-game? That dealt 4 damage to Beetle. Rigarath. So... Yeah, I think we have to keep Beetle out for this. Do the classic, make a sock puppet account and start talking shit. Just kidding. Look, I'm only making the one Reddit account, okay? I'm only doing the one. How is Beetle faster than this thing? Oh my god. What lie? Real weakness is reality type moves? Okay. I just want to get away from reality. Yeah, you and me both, buddy. Nope, that was the game. That is fully the game doing that. Tropius. If you defeat me, I'll tell you the Academy's big secret. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh! Okay. I just don't have a reason to switch to any Pokemon but Beetle. Psychic-type and Bug-type seems to, like, murder absolutely everyone on the way up here. What are you learning? Speed swap! Yes! Okay, okay. We are taking away Revival Blessing. Hopefully soon we can get rid of Dig as well. Speed swap is fucking crazy. Power swap we don't want. Beetle's big problem is that they're really slow. Grabska is like one of the slowest Pokemon in this gen, but you can use Speed Swap to steal an opposing Pokemon's speed stat and just start sweeping them. Sending Clawitzer, huh? That being said, I think it's probably for the best if we... Let's do Volt. Viola's higher level than Volt, so... I almost wonder if, like, that would be a kind of stream I could do. Like, you know, with consent from the authors of picking stuff off of the Tales from the Creeps subreddit and just, you know, giving them a live reading. Of course, I can barely keep up with streaming Miku FF14 and Pokemon at the same time, so... Wait, what's the secret? Academy had some kind of big brouhaha back when I first enrolled. All the teachers at the time quit. The teachers we've got now were hired after that. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Hello, Flittle. Found out the Pokemon this thing evolves into Espartha, is fucking crazy. It's like one of the strongest Pokemon introduced in Paldea. So sick of research. Help distract me so I can forget about my work for a while. Hello, Lokix. Roberto? Is it worth it to use Dig on this thing? Perhaps because attack stat is much weaker. Oh, you know what though? We can speed swap. Oh, they're slowing me down. Wonderful. I don't know how this interacts with speed swap. And now this Jolteon is extremely slow. That's my uncle. That's how family names work, right? Yeah, it's like they get your first name, but like, you know, more different the more removed they are. Oh, okay. So we're still slower than the Jolteon. I don't want to... We can pop a Paralyze Heal. Please don't paralyze me again. We'll just do Extrasensory. Now we're faster than Jolteon. Okay, so it just swaps the actual numbers. Stat changes still apply afterwards. That's interesting. Or... Okay. Your training method, what do you feed your team? Are there moves from TMs? A lot of questions. The answer is I beat up all the strangers on the side of the road I find. I don't feed them anything, ever. Some of them, I think. We'll put Voldeprint. I thought that was an item or a Gimmighoul for a second. It was Grevard's candle. Okay. We don't have any quick balls. I need to rectify that as soon as possible. Okay. Try Hex. Let's see if Hex knocks it out. Oh, I've just realized it is blocking off some of the text and some of the UI elements. God, there isn't really a good spot for it in Pokemon, is there? That better? I think that would block off the map. Like the mini-map. If I put it down here, I think it still blocks off some text. I'll try it there. I'll see if I can spot it blocking anything important down there. No, that's where the mini-map is. So, there. Oh, wow, a Firestone. Cool. Oh, who did I walk into? A Cubchoo. Let me think. The next gym we're going to is Ghost type. What form should Rotom be in for that? I want to use all the forms at least once. Many of the species can be found along the shorelines of cold regions. If a Cubchoo lacks dangling snot, there's a chance it's sick. Okay, let me take a look at the map. So I think we have to go like around like this? Maybe? I don't know, there's not like an easy way to get up this slope from what I remember. I'll have to like head out near here and see where we can get. Oh, wait a minute. I also wanted to buy quick balls. You. Please tell me you bought, or you sell quick balls. Nope. God damn it. Yeah, there's nothing better than Ultra Ball right now available to us. Is that... I'm sorry. Gardevoir? The minimap is telling me there's a Gardevoir nearby? All I'm seeing is Cubchoo. Where would Gardevoir even be? Why is there one just sitting around here? I'm a Courier fan. I just like to dress up like this. Okay. Okay. You know, you could just, like, apply and probably get a job as a courier. Sure. Oh no, Volt's attack. Oh, okay. Who's getting sent out? Beetle. Even when I'm like, okay, we're gonna give Beetle a little bit of a break, Beetle gets dragged into battle. That KO'd it. Amazing. Incredible. Sign here for what? Fraud? Like, another Cubchoo. Oh my god. Sonic Rivals' existence has been officially acknowledged in Japan for what I think is only the second time ever. I think I have a lot of questions about. Oh my god, there he is. This is this game's pseudo-legendary. Meet Frigibax. This thing evolves into Bax Caliber eventually, and is like a ice dragon thing that's like, I don't know, it's pretty strong, I guess. X? That Pokemon disappeared and reappeared. They will do that constantly. That's just kind of a staple feature of this game. Hell yeah. There we go. Oh shit, a Terra raid. What kind of raid is this? A poison type Smoliv. You know what, let's do Bell. Let's let Bell participate in this. Mainly doing this to get Terra shards, honestly. I don't know what Terra types our team is going to end up having, but I have some ideas. Oh yeah, Rivals is just like a very strange game that has a lot of weird canon implications that don't make any sense at all. You know, mainly tied to Eggman Nega being present at all. I think I'm good not catching this Smoliv. What did that give? Oh, that actually didn't give any Terra shards. That's funny. I personally believe that Rivals, specifically Rivals 1, takes the place of Sonic 06 in the canon after 06 is, like, deleted. You know, like, its purpose is to give Silver a reason to exist in modern timelines. Yeah, we just don't know. We just don't know anything about that. One of my theories is that there is, Rivals 2 specifically, yeah, just casually glitching up this slope, it's fine. In canon, it builds off of the ending of Sonic 06. Spoiler alert for Sonic 06 real quick. Where in the ending, Blaze, like, takes, Iblis into herself and, goes to a different dimension. Oh, there we go. Welcome to Montenegro. That other dimension is, in my theory, where Blaze goes to die, and that's why it's, like, completely destroyed. What's the level I need to be aiming for? 42? Oh my god. Do we have any, we have, small EXP candies. And extra small EXP candies. I guess we're gonna go hunt for some things to fight. There are boxes with Shadow's face on them. Why are there boxes with Shadow's face in the apocalypse? Okay, so perhaps, here's another interpretation of that theory, or like another like way to go about a couple of like theories, is that every time, or a couple of discrepancies added by specifically Rivals, or the 06 as well. Every time we see another like dimension or universe in this franchise, there are versions of characters in those universes that aren't what's the word I'm looking for, that are like, you know, they're different, right? 06 Blaze and Rush Blaze both exist as separate entities from each other, and thus Eggman Nega can exist as Eggman's descendant, and separately from him, Eggman Nega is in the Soul Dimension doing his normal stuff. The storybook games are literally that. That's true. Do I have a Snover yet? I don't. Let's get a Snover. Oh. So anyways, all these weird clues we see around are like environmental storytelling within these other universes. In fact, there's a very real chance that, what is that thing called? Is it Ifrit? Is that the name of the Sonic Rivals 2 final boss? Oh, I don't remember that guy's name. Yeah, its name is Ifrit. This thing showed up in the comics? Why? When? Anyways, my theory is Ifrit is Iblis. Just like dumped there by Blaze. Just taking on a bit of a different form because as we've seen he changes his form a lot. In fact, we could go even a step further and say that the reason why Eggman Nega knew about that is because he might actually just be from that world, and his whole, like, I'm a descendant of Eggman thing is him lying. Nega himself could just be like a, you know, like a dimensional crossing, like, big villain guy. And we never see him again after Rivals 2 because they literally let him die. Pokemon League rep and having some nice Pokemon battles. Defeated 2 trainers. Once you defeat 10 trainers. Oh my god. Oh, right. He eats Chow. I forgot about that. That's so weird. We don't really know what Iblis would, like, you know, how Iblis interacts with Chow, because they haven't been seen since... By that point, their last appearance was, like, the advanced games. Their last mainline appearance was Adventure 2, so... I'm sorry, you're all the way up here with 3 gym badges? I failed the interview at the Pokemon League. What? Okay. Let's not forget, there's time travel and also, like, 12 different gods. That one room in Cryptic Castle, right. Okay, yeah. And I suppose that Cheese and Chocola count, if only marginally. Let's see, Double Edge? That seems... No, we're about to fight a ghost gym. We can pass on that. 3 gym badges still got beat by some little kid. Yeah, who has 5? Is that how many we have? How do I check in this game? It's right here. Never mind, we have 11. Sure. Go back up? What do you mean go back up? I didn't fall. What? Unleashed was originally meant to be a reboot when it came out. They changed their minds later on. I don't think they'll ever allow themselves to actually, like, reboot Sonic. said yes, you'd be taken to the final boss. That'd be insane, considering where the final boss is. All I'll say is the direction we're moving is not up, okay? I love this mountain area because, like, God, it's absurd how much, like, how open the level design to it is. Twisted my ankle climbing over some rocks. Maybe battle will distract me from the pain. Oh. I think this guy's gonna die up here. Oh, a Delibird. Okay, this will be really easy. Or if my laptop could run Unleashed Recomp. I would assume, I don't know what, you know, what your laptop's specs are, but I would assume probably not. But I guess it never hurts to try. Oh. Another one of these. A 3-star Pomo, huh? Fairy type? Let's try it with Viola. Let's attempt it. When I streamed Unleashed, I don't remember, was that before or after the game ran at 60 FPS on Xbox Series S consoles? My specs are garbage, so it's anyone's guess. I'm pretty sure it was before, if I'm remembering correctly. I'm pretty sure I played through it on my 360. Like, on stream. Oh, electric terrain. I don't know what's up with all the poison type raids around here. Sure, we can catch this. It's a guaranteed catch, so I'm just gonna toss a Pokeball at it. Fairy Terra shards. I mean, hey, Fairy Terra's pretty good. I don't know what we're working with in terms of, like, the Terra shards we've already picked up. I should check that. You need 30 of them, I'm pretty sure, to change a Terra type. This group has attacked Pommos, the first to leap into battle after defeating enemies with a fighting technique that utilizes... Or defeating enemies with a fighting technique that utilizes electric shocks. Let me take a look. What do we have? Oh, we only have like a few of them. All right. Well, might be like that might have to be something I grind like off stream a little bit, but honestly for the main game it doesn't matter all that much. So they gave us some M candy. And let's do you. And you. Okay. I think around level 40-ish is when I'll try the gym battle. I think I already fought that guy. Oh, wow. You can see, whatever that place is. Larry's gym from here. Is there anything else around here that's, like, level appropriate for me? Not you. I know it's not you. That's the next to last Team Star base that we have to worry about. They are, really threatening. Oh, we already dealt with the poison type one, but we didn't visit this, this Pokemon Center. That's funny. Hey, you know what? I'm going to... Let's head to that and kill that one for some EXP candy. We'll just fight any trainers we find along the way. Oh, it's Avalugg. Really cool idea for a Pokemon. Very terrible stats, though. Like, super physically bulky. Has a lot of defense. Which is notably not what Ice types need, even remotely. Like, if you want an Ice type to be good, you need it to be insanely fast. Because, like... Ice type just has so many weaknesses, it's absurd. Gifted Adventure DX on Steam last Christmas. Where I immediately modded it to shit, as anybody would do. Ran perfectly. This is before I bought a controller. Playing with it keyboard plays remarkably well on keyboard, actually. It's not that bad. After I bought the controller, I used it for adventure, and I've never been able to get it to run without slowdown using the controller? What the fuck? What kind of controller do you have? What? And are you, is it, Bluetooth, or are you doing, wired connection? Because whichever one you're doing, try doing the opposite and see what that does. Because my best guess is that whatever method you're using to connect your... It's a Terra Pincurchin. Okay. Whatever method you're using to connect your controller is diverting power away from your GPU, is my guess. So... what normally is your GPU getting, you know, 100% of the power the battery can, like, give it, it's now getting, like, 80% or something, right? Because it has to focus on, or it has to also supply power to either a USB-connected device or to the Bluetooth chip that it's got. Oh, it's Electric Terra. Let's see if Blizzard can hit it at all. Okay, that didn't deal much damage. Can't get the Bluetooth connection to work. The other two options are USB dongle and wired connection. Runs worse with wired. Yeah, so my best guess is that it's a power supply issue. Um where your computer is not able to supply power to a USB device and supply the same amount of power to your GPU. That's my like best guess. Okay, this thing is going to knock out Bolt. Yep. Uh Yeah, that depends on what kind of controller it is, honestly. I just noticed that this pincushion is level 55. Thank God it's extremely slow. Oh my God. Uh... Am I able to catch this thing yet? Maybe? And Beetle goes down. I think I should just kill it. Max, the computer says to connect the game. Seems like it's working, but no inputs are registered. Weird. Is it a PlayStation 4 controller? Xbox controller? Xbox 360 controller? If it's a 360 controller, then the wireless does not work. Let's get Hoover in there. I'm just gonna kill it. We don't need to catch this thing, and it's level 55. Good camera. It's a GameSir Nova Lite 2.4G, which apps recognizes as a 360 controller. Okay. I don't know a whole lot about that controller then. My best guess though is from what I remember, Windows doesn't have anything built in for recognizing Xbox 360 controllers. Using them wirelessly with Windows has always historically required a dongle. So that might be part of it. Maybe you could find like a wireless Xbox One controller for cheap. That might be worth testing. It also could just be Sonic Adventure. Like, that game's PC port is jank as hell. It could just be that it's refusing to recognize a weird controller. This Pokemon Center is like 20 feet away from a different Pokemon Center. Now, I know for a fact that just down the hill is certain death, so I'm not going anywhere near it. What are the Pokemon around here? Okay, they're about my level. Oh, there's some Tinkatuffs around here, and a Hypno. God, I wish we could just unlock the ability to climb walls. There were a lot of issues with the controller. As far as I can tell, it's just Sonic Adventure refusing to cooperate. Yeah, that's very, very likely the culprit. Okay. I'm gonna hope this doesn't trigger... I don't... No! No! I don't want to get a call from Cassiopeia or a visit from Clive. God damn it. I'm not starting the Ortega battle anytime soon. Hello, Clive. Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. I'm curious. What do you think of Cassiopeia? They're a bag of riddles. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment toward Team Star. No, there must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall. What could it be? Well, I best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? Okay. I was actually like 100 feet in the other direction. Oh. Hello, Floette. On the game 3 times over. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. I think I own that game 5 times. I think. Dreamcast, GameCube, PlayStation 3 Digital, Xbox 360, and, oh, didn't need to open that. Sorry, what Terra type was this thing? I look over at my stream to see, and I've blocked the Terra type with the chat. It's Ice type. We're gonna go Torky. There. Oh yeah, I own all those, and then I own it on Steam as well, so... Yeah, I don't know why I own the PS3 version. Oh no, Torky got poisoned! Anyway. I don't know why I own the PS3 version, but the Xbox 360 version I have on a Dreamcast collection disc. That I originally bought to play Space Channel 5 before realizing it only came with Part 2. Oh, we don't need this thing. Eventually, I just bought myself the Space Channel 5 PS2 collection, and I still haven't played it. Mainly because that game is really hard. But it also came with Sega Bass Fishing and Crazy Taxi. So I recently decided to do a playthrough of Sonic Adventure on that copy. Like, on the 360 version, and it was, pretty jank. It wasn't, like, as terrible as I remembered it being, but that's because it cooperated with me for the most part. Yeah, we can do this with Rotom. Yeah, so Space Channel 5 Part 1 contains the likeness of Michael Jackson. So they've never re-released it. they just won't release that half of the game. So now all modern ports of Space Channel 5 are only Part 2. If you want both versions on like a complete copy, your only option is the PlayStation 2 version, which is a little pricey these days from what I remember. It's more like they want to leave the integrity of the game intact, you know? Because, like, if they tried to replace Space Michael, there'd be riots in the streets. That'd be a fun game to try to tackle on stream at some point. Mainly because I, like, haven't played through it myself yet. That one and Gitaru Man. I haven't played either of them, and I own them both. Like, I'm looking at them across my room, and they're shaming me. Yeah, we can catch the Morgrim. I forget if we caught Impidimp. I got really lucky, and a really long time ago at the Retro Gaming Expo, they had a copy, and I want to say, in fact, actually, I probably have it with the price tag sticker on it in one of my images. What the fuck? What was that? Oh! Oh my god! That jump scared me. Oh my god. I don't think that even played for you guys, and thank god it didn't. I minimized I minimized Firefox, and when it was a squeaking sound, it was. I minimized Firefox. That shouldn't have played. I don't know why it would have played. I minimized Firefox, and the moment I did, it started like a friend of mine sent me a TikTok that I had opened just before the stream, and it kept it there in the background and kept playing it. And so when I minimized Firefox, it started playing again and played the audio, and it jump scared me. What the hell? Right, what was I? Conpix 2017? Yeah, in 2017, I paid... Is that a 3? Did I pay $37.99 for Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast? I believe I paid $37.99 for SA2 on the Dreamcast. And I remember at the time thinking, oh my god, this is so much money. What the fuck? Actually under $40. So... we didn't catch Impidimp. That's, good to know. I saw one. I didn't catch one. Level up Volt, and we'll level up Bell. Spore? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, rest in piss, Stun Spore. Goodbye. Oh, I haven't been using these. 'Cause, 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 'c I don't know who needs an HP up. You probably. Physical attacker. Here you go, Hoover. Special attacker. You. Speed stat can go to Rotom. They probably need a little help in that department. Okay. Do you own Sonic Shuffle? I used to own Sonic Shuffle. I used to so back in the day, way back, I started game collecting when I was like 10-ish. And there was a game store. Oh my god. There was a game store by my grandmother's house. And like every time I'd go to visit my grandmother, I would visit that place and I would get to okay, I'm just running away from this Doug trio. I would get to pick out a game I wanted to play, and if I was really lucky, I would be able to convince my parents to buy me a console that I didn't have, because they had them for really cheap. Okay, I don't know what the fuck just happened to me, but I made it out without encountering the Doug trio, so I'm good. Okay. Please don't let the Tauros thing happen to me again. Anyways, I bought a lot of games from that place. Including most of my Dreamcast collection, most of my current Dreamcast collection, and most of my, or like half of my Saturn collection at this point. And I think every Game Gear game I've ever owned, except for like 2 of them. This place was well stocked. It was really nice. I say was, it still is. It's still there. Love that place. I'd shout them out if it wouldn't dox me. But yeah, and at one point I purchased Sonic Shuffle from them, and I spent a single day playing Sonic Shuffle before I put the game down and thought, nah, this ain't it, dude. This is not it. And I hold true to that. Sonic Shuffle ain't it. It's like one of the worst party games I've ever played. Hell yeah. Who's learning Substitute? Rotom? No, Rotom's fine. Who's learning Poison Jab? Please be Viola. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. We can get rid of Flail for this. That's fine. I wish so bad that stream was better preserved. I really do. My internet just wasn't enough at the time. Oh my god, watching the ground texture warp itself. But my internet was just not good enough at the time, unfortunately. But I had a lot of games from there that I traded back that I think about now, and I'm like, why did I get rid of that? I used to have Cool Spot for the Saturn, and I returned to that one because I didn't like it very much. But now that I'm like older, I'm like, damn, I would like to try out that version of the game again, though. See if I was like correct. Also, I wish I still had Sonic Shuffle, because god, that game was a mess. For the Saturn, sounds like Spot Goes to Hollywood. Let me check. Let me see if that's the one I remember. Yes, it's this one. Spot Goes to Hollywood. Oh, this game does not have good reviews. Oh, this game has exceptionally bad reviews. Oh my god. Oh, and of course, the Japanese box art's better. Of course. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's about the same. It's better than the regular Cool Spot box art for the Genesis, though. Yeah, no, I remember this game now. I remember it more clearly. I own the Genesis versions. It's my understanding that 32-bit Hollywood is basically a different game. It's like a top-down, like, weird shooter thing, if I'm remembering correctly. Like, you pick up the spots and you have to throw them, and the game controlled like butt. It just did not feel good, even remotely, from what I remember. Oh, hello, Professor. How goes your treasure hunt? Figured out what you're hunting for yet? Sure. That's great. Look at you knowing exactly what you're after. Many students choose to make the gym circuit a part of their treasure hunt. It's no easy feat, but even making the attempt is a worthwhile experience. That's why I was waiting here, to make sure you got, your homeroom teachers got your back. A lucky egg? Okay, sure. Should be handy for your treasure hunt. I hope you'll keep working on that Pokedex of yours too, since I did make the app and all. That's all from me. Just do your best and keep out of danger, okay? We're going to Vermont and Everett Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Tom, yes? Great, now in order to face the gym leader Rhyme, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at Montenever Gym, that means warming up the audience for the main event. That's right, you're the opening act. Your job is to get on the stage and show us some dead fierce Pokemon battles and get the crowd excited before the gym leader's concert begins. You can start the gym test by speaking with MC Sledge in front of the stage outside. Now get out there and have fun. No Cool Spot's pretty solid game. I tried to play the Game Gear version somewhat recently. That's not what I wanted. And I thought it was pretty terrible, I'm not gonna lie, but that's the Game Gear version. Okay, so the Rotom form we're gonna be using this time is the washing machine. Yep, and there's Hydro Pump. And I'm picking the washing machine just in case of Chandelure. I don't remember if Chandelure is in the base game or not, but I would much prefer not to be blindsided by one. Yo, trainer, you're the one performing the opening act today. My name's MC Sledge. This is the stage right here. Here's the deal. We're going to have you do some double battles. That's where you have two Pokemon fight on each side. That'll let you sledge up double the opponents and get the audience twice as excited. The venue will be so hot that it'll melt the Montenever snow. Blah, 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 blah. I cannot speak tonight. Once you get the audience worked up and ready to go, that'll be the cue for their leader to take the stage. That's how you pass our gym test. Your opening act begins as soon as you get up on stage. There will be no backing down until you win 3 times in a row, so make sure you're ready. Good on the deeds for the opening act. Yep, I'm ready. Original... Yeah, so the Game Gear version, the biggest issue with it is it suffers from two giant problems. The first one being that things in the background are hard to differentiate from things that are platforms and meant to be stood on or touched. Um, this is mainly a problem in the opening couple of levels, but it's a problem throughout the game. The other problem is that classic Game Gear screen crunch, where you can't tell what's coming up. It's a little frustrating. Ultimately, I did not finish that one. I think I made it like halfway through it though. What's up, Montenevra? Today's opening act will be 3 back-to-back double battles by our challenger here. And the first of their 3 opponents will be a young performer who makes it look like a breeze. I should warn you, this gym battle will feature rapping. I will not be rapping the on-screen text. I'm more culturally sensitive than that. I don't have face cam while streaming. You're just gonna have to trust me when I say I'm the whitest boy alive. Yeah, he just has like the default like guy character model. It's really funny. The one and only Taz. Double battles. That means 1 + 1, right? Can you do that math? Shuppet and Revered, okay. Okay, question is Bell or Volt faster? Because we have kind of a crazy combo with these two. Ah, Volt's faster. Copied Volt's levitate ability. Play rough, okay. Glad I didn't try that on Shuppet. I did not know Shuppet had that ability. I'm gonna do Mud Shot on Grevard then. And there we go. Okay. Super easy. 1 + 1 is 2, right? Right? Yeah, this audience's cheering got a little bit louder. The Montenegro stage has all the latest tech. The more excited the audience gets, the more the stage will light up. Keep on sledging, you got this. And our challenger's next opponent will be a musician with a bit of a unique style. It's Lonnie. Strong complements weak, the harmony of 2 Pokemon battling in unison. Okay, should really focus that Haunter. It's probably the biggest threat here. That Quick Claw never works when I'm going for that combo. It never works. That healed me. The Mischievous healed me. We're gonna hex the Mischievous. Oh, I didn't realize Bell also had hex. Okay. The Quick Claw works the turn after I'm aiming for the combo, of course. It's alright, we won. That wasn't harmony, it was cacophony. Okay. Well, I know my combo didn't work, but you don't need to insult me. The audience is really getting excited. Your opening acts turned the cheering and the stage lighting up to 11. What a surprise from our new challenger. Who'd have thought they'd sledge it up this much? Next is your last opponent, and it's none other than me, MC Sledge! Being an MC isn't my only forte. I can battle too. I'll sledge you up real good in a double battle. Runs on a real Saturn. Emulators seem to struggle with Sonic 2's special stages. They're varying degrees of too fast, and I didn't notice this in the other games. That's, that's weird, but I'm also, not super shocked. We're gonna... Okay, stabilize out. I think part of that is that people aren't really booting up, okay. People aren't booting up Sonic Jam to play the original Sonic games, I know they're kind of historically significant in that they've been reprogrammed for the Saturn. I think most of them are ports, right? So, but people aren't really booting them up for that. They're booting them up to run around in the Sonic World section, so it doesn't shock me that Saturn emulators, which are also right now, better than they've ever been for sure, but not crazy strong. Or not amazing. Yeah, we'll just use Hex again. And there we go. Goodbye, Sledge. Audience excitement has reached a fever pitch. Whoa, awesome. That was a great battle. How lucky. That was a rare sight. Yep, normal crowd noises. Congratulations, you passed the gym test. Give him a round of applause, everybody. And here it comes. I am not going to be rapping this. I will be reading it normally. My apologies. I feel a scary good sense of unity in the crowd. Perfecto, we're ready to go for the main event. Come on, everybody, say it with me. This is what you've all been waiting for. Give it up for the MC of Rip Rhyme. What's all this noise I'm hearing? This crowd's so loud it could wake the dead. Oh god, I knew this was coming when I decided to start streaming this game, but I'm still not prepared for it. Let me tell you what I want to hear. Y'all feeling good? Thanks for the killer opener, baby. Now I'll get this started for real. Congrats on the gym test. That was sick, yo. Thanks. Give us a minute for some rhyme time. You feel me? Go ahead and tell the lobby staffer you pass. Okay, wait. Are they not going to make me read the rhymes? I know they're in the anime, at the very least. They're also significant for the normal and easy modes, which have never been featured in any other versions. I wish that Sonic Jam was more accessible then. Also, I wish Sega Saturn emulators were just a little bit better than they were. The gym test cleared then. Well done. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Yes, I am. Alright, allow me to show you to the battle court. I will say, they have come a long way. When I was doing the streaming every Sonic, you know, back in like 2020-ish, 2021, around there, the Sega Saturn emulators were not far along enough for me to cover the Saturn version of 3D Blast. They just weren't. So sounds like there might be a rap battle going on over at the stage. Oh god. These I'm just, oh. Do I have to read the Pokemon Company's rhymes? Do I have to do this? I'll read rhymes stuff. I like that they put this in the text rather than having, I don't know, audio for this. Pro cashier, while I'm about to check out, must have got your rhymes on deep discount. Please, you think you can step to my game, fool? I got rhyme right there in my name. I'm a specter from which there is no protector, and victory unto me you will render when the crowd sees you're a mere pretender. There's just something about rap that you know was written by a white person for kids. There's just something about it that makes me, like, die a little on the inside. You want to end my reign? Yeah, keep dreaming. Buy a book of rhymes, kid, and start reading. Like, sure, dude. Hold up, where you going? That's all you got? After my next shift? Seriously? Bars over jokes? Come on. That was over way too fast. It gets boring we're in the crowd if no one makes me fight to keep it. Hello. Hey, my opener's back. You here for a rap battle or a gym battle? A gym battle, please. As if I even needed to ask. You were captivated by that show I put on, huh? I rap what's in my soul, baby. Weaving words into a symphony of poetry. Don't try it with me. You won't last one round. I'm like Sableye. My mean look will lock you down. Okay, sure. Like that. You feel me? Yeah. Anything that gets me out of this faster. Well, let's get to it. You're a Pokemon trainer, so battle me and show me who you are. My music's not all that tops the charts. My skills with ghost types are the best around. Lest you forget it, the name is Rhyme, and I'm known as the MC of RIP. Dead or alive, let's make this a vibe. Don't mess around in Montenegro. On my stage, we double battle. Don't let it scare you. Yeah, so this is their gimmick for this one, is that it is a double battle fight. Can Mimikyu be hit by non-damaging moves? I'm gonna paralyze the Bayonet. And then we're gonna Hex it. New player I'd recommend it over the years. Not that trying to diss entirely the same game. Most annoying bits smoothed over. Well done. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Nice, he totally nailed that Pokemon's weak. Okay, I do not need the peanut gallery chiming in. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna try throwing a Hex at Mimikyu, just to, like, knock it over. There goes Bayonet. Mimikyu is honestly, like, one of the biggest threats here. There it goes. When I ended with the beam in text, I could hear them crying for a budget. What's funny is this isn't even the first time they've done this. There's a really infamous cutscene in Sword and Shield where one of their gym leaders is like playing a rock concert, and he's like moving. He's like he's like lip syncing into a microphone. You can hear his shoes squeak on the stage, and no sound is coming out of him or any of the instruments. It's fucking insane. Okay, so we have Houndstone now. I'm gonna go for a Thunder Wave on Houndstone. We're gonna Hex it. Okay, now Bell is just naturally faster than Rotom. Why? Houndstone is using Phantom Force. Don't know on who. Don't particularly care at this moment. We're gonna Thunder Wave on Mimikyu and Hex it. Again, Bell is just like naturally faster now. That's crazy. Okay, we're on Bell. Oh! Okay, we should be fine here, though. I think. At this point, we just have to double Hex, and we have her down to one Pokemon. Oh, never mind. Bell's going down. Alright, we're in a little bit of a tight spot then, I think. But we should be fine. I don't remember what her last Pokemon is. The Houndstone is gone again. Okay. Send in Viola. We can get off a paralysis, I think. Well, hello. Oh my god, and it's the opposite one. Okay. God, I wish I had Spore right now. Nuzzle should be able to affect this toxicity. Kick back, relax, enjoy this last track. Turn it up for a grave rattling good time. This is the worst crap dialogue ever. It's really bad. Also, I love the dog up on the amp. When I'm on the mic, even the dead rise up. DJ G Rave over there is sure feeling it. I like Rhyme a lot in concept. I think in execution, this is a mess. This is... Put your soul into it, Toxtricity. Let's bring the power. Hex on Viola? Okay, that's fine. Hell yeah. That Houndstone is a threat. Okay. Ghost Terastallization is the bomb. Yep, very realistic crowd dialogue we've got. What's Viola's Terra type? Is it electric or poison? I think it's poison, right? Oh my god. That just fucking Omni boosted. It is poison. Yeah, this isn't very effective no matter what I do. That'll kill Rotom. I think Viola switches. I think I switch Viola. Sorry, I got distracted by the crowd getting quieter and just, like, mashed A. I was like, wait, is this, like, incorrectly looping? Fine. Toxtricity's down. Oh, welcome to the stream. No, I'm good. I'm good. Couldn't move because it was paralyzed. Nice. You know what? Fine. We'll Terastallize Rotom for fun. For being the MVP here. Did I disable the Terastallization on accident? I think I did. I wish that too, especially since Rhyme had her own music for her gym challenge. You know, if the ghost's not really my style, I'll let you have this one though, baby. Great battle, chilling and thrilling. You got Spirit Kid. You've earned my gym badge, all right. How about a VIP pass to my next show, too? No, I'm good. Thank you, though. I do not need to hear more of Game Freak's raps for 4-year-olds. I'm good. With 6 gym badges, it'll be easier to catch Pokemon of up to level 50, and they'll listen to what you have to say, too. I'm feeling so good that I think I'm also going to let you have this. Shadow Ball! Hell yeah. Finally, a good Ghost-type attack. Too bad it's over. Make your way back to my stage sometime. Maybe next time we rap battle instead. Who knows? Nope. I'm sure you got some scary good adventures ahead. I'll be cheering for you. Later. Oh, hello. Greetings once more. I was watching your battle with the gym leader from the sidelines, and I must say, I thought it was simply excellent. Full marks, gold star, extra credit even. Hardly had you sent out Rotom before you launched into your strategy. That unrelenting offensive, that flurry of attacks, that's not how I fought, but okay. What an efficient way to corner the opponent. I was status conditioning her. Okay. But artfully trained Pokemon, such a vibrant palette of moves. Oh, I do beg your pardon. I didn't mean to let my emotions run amok like that. In summary, I simply wanted to say that you seem to have gotten even stronger. I must admit, I'm eager for you to gather all the gym badges. As a member of the Elite Four, I await the day that you come to face me with great anticipation. Oh, but one more thing. Don't let your studies fall by the wayside. Be sure to come to the academy now and then. I'm good on shinies. I don't have Switch Online, so I don't have a way to get them. Thank you, though. This does not change depending on your performance at all. It's just, like, really funny that they just assume I was, like, one-hit KOing all of her Pokemon with super effective moves, when that was very much so not how I approached this gym battle at all. Speaking of this gym battle, though... Well, there's Shadow Claw. No one can learn it. Shadow Ball. Giving that to Rotom. Oh my god. Goodbye, Hex. Nice knowing ya. Much better attack with no setup required. Hex is really good on Pokemon that can consistently set up status effects, but while Rotom does have Thunder Wave, most of the time it isn't better for me to spend a turn doing that. Watching your battle from the sidelines, I must say that was stupid. I mean, outrageous. Positive manner, speaking of course. I watched that gym battle from the sidelines, and I thought you did fucking awful. I'm amazed you won that. Oh my god, Leech Life. Can anyone learn that? That's like a really good move now. There it is, Leech Life. Only Rabska. That's not good on Rabska, so. What's next? Gym number 6. Titan number 4, we have to go to the desert. Take on a Titan. Specifically taking on this guy right here. Should be fine to just, like, charge into this fight. What's after this one? The last 2 gyms. Okay. Weird. Wait a minute. We're going out into the desert. I healed, right? Yes. Okay. We're good. Rotom isn't going to be good against this. Well, no, Rotom would be just fine against this. I want Twerky to have a chance to shine tonight, though. Oh my god. That's a lot of Rufflets. Like, a lot of them. Are we sure this isn't an outbreak? What is that? Capsicum. Rain Dance. Don't have any use on this team for Rain Dance, but pretty good move in general. That reminds me, I need to pick out team members for the other 2 for like the DLCs. I have 2 full teams to build still. And I have some ideas for, like, what I want to use and stuff, but... There you are. Closer to that thing than I wanted to be. Arvin? No, Sada, hello. Hello, Tom. This is Professor Sada. Great Tusk is a Pokemon that came from the Great Crater of Paldea. I ask that you do whatever is needed to subdue it for me, with all due caution, of course. We're gonna rationalize here. I'd rather do it early than late. Okay, Twerky, kill. Ow. Holy crap. Okay, please be faster now. Hell yeah. Okay, we win. Of course, we're gonna have to fight it again. Uh-huh. Find it, huh? Gee, if only I knew where to search. God, it could be anywhere. Excuse me, have you seen the Quaking Earth Titan anywhere, sir? You know, I'll give them credit. That one almost looked correct. It almost looked like the animation was supposed to look. Never mind. That thing clearly didn't eat any of that. Looks like you found yourself a Titan. Wait, that's the Quaking Earth Titan? Is that thing even a Pokemon? Must be trying to get pumped with that little snack. Time to show that thing what you and me can do. That line makes more sense in Violet, where this thing is a robot. It's clipping into the floor. Gonna use the Scovillain I caught nearby to seize a real spicy victory. This is gonna burn. Oh, he didn't have his Scovillain last time. Okay, that's why he didn't use it. Okay. Oh, we're gonna Terrasilize again. I wasn't aware it recharged my Terror Orb. Okay, Twerky, time to kill. Razor Leaf, okay. Hopefully it targets Scovillain and not me. Yep. Goodbye, Scovillain. This thing has a pixel of health left. It has like 1 HP. Goodbye, Great Tusk. That was a weird turning around animation, but okay, Torky. What are you learning? Acrobatics. Well, that's always going to be stronger than Wing Attack, I think. But the question is... Okay, we'll learn it for now. What is our held item? Acrobatics is a really strong move if you have no held item. Nice going, little buddy. What even was that thing, though? I kind of feel like maybe I've seen it before somewhere. Anyway, I bet if we head inside here, we'll find more of that herba mystica it was eating. Let's give the place a once-over before the thing decides to come back. Come out, wherever you are. Yes, found it. Here's our little herb. Sour herba mystica. This shape, this sheen, looks like it'll taste horrible, which means it's gotta be good for you. Now let's see, what does the book have to say? Okay, sour herba mystica is chock full of nutrients and is great for boosting your overall health. It says here it works wonders whether you're tired physically or mentally, perks you right up. No time to waste, let's get some food going. Sorry for the wait, here's a super healthy sandwich that'll perk you right up once you eat it. Plus, as a token of our friendship, here's another Titan badge. Gaze upon it in awe as you eat. Okay, dog. Here's my sandwich. If you want to give your sandwich to Koraidon, I'll share. Come on out, Mavistiff. Food's up. Oh, ho, ho, would you look at that? Seems like someone's got a proper appetite now. Koraidon will be able to glide now. Not the one I was hoping for, but still good. Seems like that fellow is also slowly regaining its original strength. Still, doesn't look like it's anywhere close to returning to its battle form. Seems healthy enough physically. Maybe it's got some kind of mental block that's preventing it from returning to its true form. A mental block? I've read about it in books before. A mental scar, like psychological trauma, you know? I think that's what you call it. Maybe it had a terrifying experience in battle, so now it's scared to battle at all. Well, don't worry, I'm sure both that brute and Mabistiff will make a full recovery eventually. So how do you feel, Mabistiff? How's that Herba Mystica working? No pressure. Not like it's fair to expect every kind of Herba Mystica to have some huge effect, right? And it's not like the effect has to be immediate either. Hey, it's okay, don't worry. Tom and I are going to make sure you're right as rain. We've got one more herb to go, and I bet it's the best of them all. It's gotta be. Alright, Tom. Next stop on our herb hunt should be the last, but we can't lose steam until we're done. Let's keep up our momentum. Here we go! Professor? Yep. Hello, Tom. This is Sada. I detect that Koraidon regained more of its original power. After it has jumped into the air, you should be able, should try pressing the B button again. You should glide now. Press the B button once more, you stop gliding and immediately start falling. You must continue helping Koraidon recover. Oh, okay, that's a Cyclozar. Oh, hello, Earthworm. I don't know what's next. Oh, no, it's the next two gym. Which, if I'm not mistaken, the next one is down south. Yeah, it's down south. And we should be aiming for level 45-ish for gym number 7. So I think we'll focus on just getting here for tonight. It's a little bit of a journey, so... Qualvo and the rest of your team should be all better now. Come back to see us whenever you need. Okay. So if I remember right, let me check real fast. Yeah, the next Titan, technically speaking, we are one fight away from clearing out that storyline, or at least all of its objectives immediately, like, visible. But the last Titan, if we attempt it right now, will absolutely fucking wipe the floor with me. So, alright, we've got to get across this somehow. Somehow. Okay, if I remember right, we have to head through some caves to get up to this town. It's the only spot on the map that isn't, like, immediately obvious how you're expected to get there. Fun. Yeah, if I remember right, we have to... This is the cave entrance right here. Hold on. Saving us some time. Oh, trainer right here. If I win, you gotta buy my CD. Oh no, a scammer. Is this Meowth gonna be like level 10? Level 15. That fake out did 3 damage to Twerky. 3. I'm not buying your CD. What? No one buys CDs anymore. Okay, I wouldn't say no one. We gotta push back on the whole people don't buy physical media anymore thing. That's how we get decisions like Sony being like, no one buys physical anymore, so we're just discontinuing it completely. Like, no, stop it. Oh, hello. Baby versus gay hydrogen bomb. Yeah, we're trying to get to the 7th gym leader at this point, so I'm finding all sorts of trainers I didn't notice the first time through. And, you know, might as well beat them up. There's items to get out of this, I suppose. Okay, goodbye, child. Oh, and you as well. It's about to become homophobic. I lost the battle to a gay duck once, and it's never the same. Pincurchin doesn't have innards out, right? Okay, good. It just looks like Pyukumuku. It isn't a Pyukumuku. Pincurchin is one of those Pokemon that, like, I have no concept of in my head. There's, like, quite a few of these, like, you know, Pokemon like that for me. Is that another? No. There was a Gimmighoul, though. There's quite a few Pokemon like that for me where, like, I just mentally, I don't have anything in my head for them. I don't have, like, an idea of their stats or... Oh, a Larvitar. I'm not even going to try to catch that. It's not worth it. Or anything like that, you know. Gun to my head, I could not tell you Pincurchin's ability. Oh, the game runs real nice in here. What is that? Houndoom? The other Toxtricity. It doesn't help that a lot of Pokemon these days, I feel like, are designed for VGC, as opposed to, you know, for actual people to use them. I swore to myself I'd make my way to town without riding on my Pokemon. Through here? Okay. Yeah, no, different sea urchin. A lot of Pokemon from the Switch gens are just like that for me. Oh. It's gonna use an electric type move. We could get a free switch to Bell. It already being like electric type, you know, was more than enough reason for me to switch off of Quirky. Never mind, it's using Scary Face. Sure. Should probably have used Spore, but it's fine. Ew. Another Scary Face. Okay. Let's use Spore. Bell is still faster than this thing, like, naturally. What? After 2 Scary Faces? It's a Luxray. No, something's weird. Something weird is going on here. Stray Hex. Charm. That's attack drop 2 stages, right? Good move. I just don't think we really need it at the moment, especially not where we're going. I feel like Hoover hasn't done a whole lot this stream. Like they're about to give out, I'm about to give up. We can move Hoover up to the front. I think everyone else has had like a big chance to shine this stream. Hoover just hasn't been doing very much. I know that this cave is where you catch Umbreon if you don't want to like go through the pain that is evolving an Eevee. Oh, this is gonna suck. The chat perfectly covering up the enemy HP bar. Oh no, I didn't even realize I was doing that. I tried placing it in all four corners, and there like isn't a corner where it's not blocking out something important. Like, it's either blocking the mini-map, part of the party list, part of the text boxes, or my own HP. There's nowhere good to put it. Yeah, wow, you're right. It is actually perfectly covering it up. Play rough? Wow, that didn't do anything. Oh, well, thank you. I was thinking of switching anyways. Oh! Oh, hello, Belle. Let's put that Hippowdon to sleep. You just guess the enemy HP based off of how stressed you are. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine, I think. Toad School's kind of, like, really solid. I guess I'm not, like, shocked, but Lycanroc. Yeah, we can keep Toad School out. Which Lycanroc is it going to be? Night? No, day. Good night, Lycanroc. I don't think Bell needs that Quick Claw anymore. Just doesn't strike me as actually doing anything at this point. Okay. I don't know if Shockwave will kill. I don't know if Shockwave will kill. I'm gonna go for Shadow Ball. I'm gonna go for safe neutral damage on Shadow Ball. It's in red health, so like there's a good chance Shockwave will kill, but I just don't know if I trust it. Sandstorms are weather too, you know. I swear they are. You know, I suppose that's true. Yeah, if I remember right, we come out on the other side of... No, hold on. Maybe I'm thinking of, like, this end of this area. There's, like, a cave that lets out on, like, some sea cliffs somewhere in Paldea. How many battles do we need here? 2 trainers, once you defeat 7 of them. Oh my god. Okay. I'll do one more battle before we end off tonight. It's getting very late. Hello. Built up these muscles by many trips to the gym. My brilliant brawn will surely lead me to victory. When he said muscles, I thought, oh, good. Darkspawn's in the lead, you know? That means that, any fighting types he sends out could be, you know, killed immediately. Uh, uh, I'm sending in Beetle. Uh, extrasensory? Uh-oh. It's fine. We simply won't hurt ourselves. It's fine. It's fine. See? We're fine. They are setting up a situation in which Beetle flipping a Tails here, one hit KOs it. But it's fine. We just never lose. It's fine. My massive musculature misled me. Okay. Oh, and there we go. It's midnight. Everything just reset on the map. Sorry, there's a Sylveon out here? Where? Lefty and Sinisty. I know that it's not like literal positions, you know, it's just kind of showing you things that are like nearby, but that drives me insane. Well, okay, we've crossed the midnight line, so I think that'll be it from me for the evening. I'll try to be more consistent with Pokemon streams. Things just keep coming up, but next week I should be fine to do a Pokemon stream. Maybe even 2. You know, try to make up for some lost time. I'm enjoying revisiting this one. And in the proper order this time. You know, no like rushing one storyline and then getting bodied by every boss fight in it after a certain point. I fought the last Titan, I think with Pokemon in like the low 40s on my first time through the game. And I did win, but it was not easy. Okay. You know, other than that, you know, like other than next Pokemon stream, probably going to be next like Tuesday or Thursday somewhere in there. We'll be doing more Miku this Sunday, so look forward to that. Having a lot of fun revisiting A Realm Reborn, even if the stupid relic weapon axe is killing me. I won't have another step for that axe ready this week. It'll be week after that we move on to the last step, but it's fine. It's fine. We are almost done with it though. We are almost done with the first relic weapon. I just hit like a big snag. There's no possible way for me to craft certain items by myself on Miku. So I need to rely on another person to help me out with that, which, you know, getting that organized has been a little annoying. Other than that though, that's all I've got. Final Fantasy 14 on Sunday and more Pokemon next week. And yeah, that's all I got. Thank you very much for watching and have a great night, everybody.